I still suck at intros. I still suck at intros. Let's do a video. Let's make a video. My hair is annoying. I just hurt my neck. Let's try this again. What is this doing? What is it doing? I hate it. Okay. A little laughter for a more serious video. So this week I wanted to talk about anybody who is struggling with coming out, because I am dealing with the same exact thing right now. The only people who know are my immediate family. Well, not really even immediate, basically just the people who live in my house. And it's a very, very shitty feeling when you feel like your whole family should know and you don't want to tell anybody, and you feel like you're so closeted. And I had an experience a few years ago, and it was about a month before my 16th birthday, and I was like testing my waters on how I could have came out to like my friends, and shit hit the fan big time, and I had to act like it was a joke. And I did. I brushed it off and I was like, yeah, I'm kidding. Like, I'm not really gay. No, I'm just kidding. And they were like, oh, yeah, no, I didn't think you were. I didn't think you were. And it was like really bad, and it like crushed me. And I was like, you know, you're not gay. You're not. Like, you're definitely not. I'm like, nope. So I completely, I was like opening the door to walk out. And then they basically just pushed me back in, and I was stayed in there, and I was like, you know what? You're not coming out. You are straight. You are going to find a guy, and this is it. And I was convinced that you're not coming out. You're going to live your life just like this, and you're going to find a guy, and this is how it's going to go. And that's seriously how I thought it was going to be, because I had such a terrible experience. And it wasn't even with my family. It was about 2 friends. And that's not even something that I've told my family before. And as I grew up, I realized those people didn't really even have an impact on me anymore, because I lost those people in my life as friends, because I was like, you know what? If they can't accept me for who I am, then why am I friends with them? And I learned that just through me being me and saying things that I wanted to say, and they didn't like that I could just be so open. They didn't like that, and it resulted in me losing most of my friends. So I was like, you know what, if you can't accept me for this, you're definitely not going to accept me for that. So as that came about, I stayed in the closet. It was like a horrible, horrible, horrible feeling. And when you struggle with something like that, I was in the closet for like, I've known for like since I was like 7. But when you know and you just don't know how to tell someone, it is the hardest thing in the world. And then the first person I told was my mom, and I was struggling so hard that she actually came to me and was like, there's something wrong, I know there is. And then once I told her, I had to tell my sisters, because me and my sisters are so close. So once them 3 knew, I kind of felt a little more relieved. But it is it's such a hard thing to deal with. And you know, once you think that once you say it and you say it out loud and it's out, you feel like you say like you feel like you're hiding such a big part of yourself. You think that once you say it, you're gonna feel better. This is just my case. I felt like I was gonna feel better once I said it, and I didn't. I felt like I was like hiding some like little secret from everyone, and I felt like it was just shameful to some point that I didn't feel happy about sharing it. I didn't feel happy that it was like off my chest sort of thing. It felt like shame, like I felt like I did something wrong. And that's not the case. Like, that feeling obviously went away after a while, but every time you tell someone new, that feeling came back for me. A few people found out through social media, which was a very hard thing, which I didn't think was gonna happen, yet is stupid because, you know, the internet. A lot of people have it, in case my stupid self didn't think that was the case. But anybody who's struggling with coming out right now has to know that it is a very, very hard thing, and even when you say it, it might get harder, but it does get easier. And even if your parents or friends aren't as accepting in the beginning, you have to give them time, because a lot of time they will come around to it. But even if they're not, there's a huge community of people out there that are there waiting and willing to accept you, and there's no point of waiting and just waiting around for people to treat you horribly, and it's just not worth it, and make you feel worthless and try and change you. There's no point for that. And when you have a whole community of people who will treat you no less than you deserve to be treated. Everybody in this world deserves to be loved, to be cared for, to be treated the same. It is all the same, no matter what it is. So subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos, because I will be talking about it. Okay. What the fuck did my finger do? Did anybody else see that? There's nobody in this room. Nobody else is in here to see that. Like my camera's wet. Good night.